Aries, happy day, friends. So apparently, I'm just doing a couple little energy check-ins for random signs today, and y'all are on my heart, but y'all know I'm an Aries, so go us. Let's see what's in the cards for us here today. Just a little energy check-in. What spirit wants you to know? I've been spreading the word today, friends. Do something good for yourself today. Do something good for yourself today. I get up every single morning. I start my day with yoga. I start my day with Pilates. Not to lose weight, not to measure up to anyone's standards or expectations, but because it makes me feel strong and capable. And I do it every single morning. And then afterward, I usually will treat myself to a coffee. Today, I did that. I showed up to read today because this makes me happy. And I'm going to go get my coffee and do a little shopping. I'm not going to worry about things. I'm not going to try to deprive myself of that joy. I'm going to take my girls with me so they know that on a regular Thursday, we get up and we live our lives. And that is my message to you today, Aries. Make sure that you do something really, really good for yourself today. Don't worry about none of that extra shit. This shopping trip, I may not come out of pocket more than $30. I might, but I may not. And even if I was leaving to just spend $7, you can turn that into a joyful moment. Stop depriving yourself. Hope. Your message today is hope. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have here and now. In the mornings, y'all, I slow down. We read from our oracle books. We really get in. The number 3 is present here. The confidence that today is better than yesterday and tomorrow will be better than today. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. That is a quote by Paulo Coelho. He also wrote the book The Four Agreements, which is one of the best books you could read. Let that be the thing you treat yourself to today, Aries, especially if you have never read it before. Read it. It's a short read. You'll get it at Five Below. I think they're charging what now, like $5.55. Look at you a book. Hope is a bright star. It is the mother of all futures. Hope is spring when it's winter. It's daylight when it's night. It's a safe shore when there is a storm. And while winter's nights and storms will pass, we can get through them thanks to hope. Hope is not blindness or a negotiation of reality. Hope is awareness. It's just that our gaze, rather than fixing on our feet and the road we're walking. What? It's just that our gaze, rather than fixing on our feet and the road we're walking, will raise and contemplate the horizon. I feel like they could have written that sentence a bit better, but it's okay. The advice for the hope card: rely on hope when in darkness and cultivate hope when in the light. I've been doing this work, y'all, for close to a decade. They said a word. They said a word. Absolutely. Hope is all you got. The other day I was journaling and, sales have been kind of slow for me. Like bookings, not just my readings, but my coachings and my business shit, my career guidance, like that stuff too. It had been a couple days since anything had come through, and in those moments I give myself space to kind of just slow down. If I wanted to mop the walls in the bathroom, yes, y'all, yes, I do shit like that. I do it during that time. But what I journaled the other day was things had been kind of slow and it was unexpected, but I had about 30 mustard seeds left before I was going to start panicking. And if one mustard seed goes a long way, I was going to be sustained for some time. I shit y'all not, $400 worth of orders just rolled in back to back to back to back to back. It's all you got. And rather than clinging to what you can't do, what you don't have, what isn't working, and things of that nature, you have to grant yourself space to focus on some other things for a little bit and allow yourself to not lose sight of the things that are possible for you. So your spirit animal for today is the peacock. I won't use this cinematic mode anymore because no. Self love. You will find a great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which make you indefinably unique and beautiful. There's a deep well of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self. God, Jesus. The bear is immediately at the bottom, y'all. I'm laughing because I took a spiritual bath last night and I had a moment with Source. I prayed, I received a vision. It was a really, really good experience. Now, after all of that was over and done with, I sat down and I pulled cards for myself. I don't read for myself often because clarity is spectacular, but if you really just focus on being present, and it's gonna sound crazy, but like listening to the wind and watching the water and just watching the clouds, and if you learn how to be still and how to pray or how to connect with spirit, however you do that, you don't need all of the extras because all of the clarity will come to you. But after my experience last night, I decided to pull a few cards and I asked my spirit team to give me an animal for this next 30-day cycle of my life. And the card that came out was the bear. I did another reading before this, so I pulled some different cards just to see it. It's really funny. Today, Aries, I challenge you to just step back. I do. That doesn't mean that we stop doing, we don't just completely relinquish our responsibilities, but we step back from the need for things to look one way or the other. And instead, I want you to go with the flow of how life is happening for you here today. And then when things do come up and you decide that you need to pivot or you need more joy or you need a bit more structure or you need a snack or you need to pause and go get your coffee, go shopping, do that without guilt, without fear, without concern, without all of those things. I'm telling you, the Temperance card is here. The Ten of Swords is here. The Magician is here. This is our card. Do whatever the fuck feels good today. On that note, we're going to wrap that up. Burdens, don't do it. Arguing with people, don't do it. If you did something 50, 11 times and it didn't feel good yesterday, I would not recommend that you try that again today because that's likely not going to work, except the fact that some shit just needs to be closed out. And sometimes, friends, you just need to take your little break. Pick up where you left off at. That's what I got. Love you, bye.